Do you ever reach for a drink or food that says zero sugar or diet? Whether that's a diet soda, sugar free snack, maybe a coffee with an artificial sweetener. If it's sugar free but still tastes sweet, what's really going on? And more importantly, are these sweeteners actually safe? Today, we're answering two critical questions. Are artificial sweeteners safe for long term use? And do they raise blood sugar levels, especially if you have diabetes? Welcome back to Smolic Wellness. If you're tired of conflicting health advice, you're not alone. At Smolic Wellness, our mission is simple: to give you guidance you can truly trust. With a physician assistant and pharmacist on your side, we've teamed up to bring you clear and reliable information. Our goal is all about helping you to live your best life. With that aside, let's dive in. So, the short answer to those questions is no. I don't believe artificial sweeteners are safe for long term use. And they will absolutely raise blood sugar levels, especially in those with diabetes. So, let's dive a little bit into the science, find out why. Well, for people who don't have diabetes or insulin resistance, artificial sweeteners can be useful in the short term. They're a 0-calorie alternative to sugar, which can help with weight loss. For example, a 12-ounce can of soda or regular soda has about 150 calories on average, while the diet version has 0. However, even for healthy individuals, there can be long-term risks. Emerging research suggests these compounds can alter your gut microbiome, potentially leading to glucose intolerance and metabolic issues down the road. Now, if you do have diabetes, PCOS, or insulin resistance, artificial sweeteners are without a doubt not good for you. While the exact mechanism of how it can increase your sugars and cause insulin resistance is very complex. But the simplest way I can explain it is that your digestive system experiences this mistaken identity moment. This triggers a whole cascade of hormone responses that ultimately contributes to elevated blood glucose levels. Now, for my patients with diabetes, I can tell you from personal experience, when you cut out both sugars and artificial sweeteners, your A1C will improve. I see this firsthand in my practice every day. Several patients who are following the perfect diabetic diet, except for one sugar-free additive in their drink a day, saw their A1C drop from the 8s all the way down to the 6s just by cutting out that one thing. So, what's the takeaway? Well, for everyone, whether you have diabetes or not, artificial sweeteners can be a better starting alternative if you're trying to cut down on sugars and reduce some calories. But the most vital point is if you do use artificial sweeteners, try to always have them with a meal to minimize the GI tract's mistaken identity response. Let me say that one more time. If you do use artificial sweeteners, such as your diet or zero sugar foods or drinks, try to always have them with a meal. Now, having said that, if you're looking for true long-term health, the best approach is to wean yourself off all processed sugars and artificial sweeteners. When you're wanting a little touch of sweetness, natural options like monk fruit or raw honey are a much better choice. Now, when you're trying to cut back on soda and artificial sweeteners, you might find yourself asking, what do I drink besides water? Well, to add some flavor and some added nutrients, you can infuse water with some sliced fruit, such as lemons, berries, cucumbers. Another very simple choice is to brew a cup of black or green tea, and preferably have it unsweetened, or simply add a few drops of concentrated lemon or lime juice to your water. That's all for today. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me. If you found this helpful, a thumbs up and a subscription are the best way to support this channel. But before you go, I do want to hear from you. Please drop a comment down below to let me know what you want to learn about next. We're here to help you tackle your biggest wellness challenges the Smolic Wellness Way.